right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. If you are watching this later, if you're in class, hang out with me. I'm happy to have you with me. Per usual, the Prezi is not mine. Today, we're going to be talking about planning a 5-paragraph essay, as you can see on the screen. In another video, we talked about what is a 5-paragraph essay. In this one, we're going to be planning that 5-paragraph essay. And this presentation is not mine. This is a Prezi by Janelle Valouche, or model by Janelle Valouche. Okay, so let's see actually who made it. 1 second. There we go. Okay, no, it's April Dayton. I'm sorry. Nevertheless, okay. So in this video, again, we're going to be talking about how to plan a 5-paragraph essay. Like I said before, we talked about what is a 5-paragraph essay, and as always, a link to this Prezi will be below. Okay, so we have a 5-paragraph essay and we want to plan it. We want to write it. We don't just sit down and write the essay. We actually do some planning before so that it helps us write it later, okay? Sorry. So we start off with the main topic, and the main topic usually is whatever the prompt is asking you. So if the prompt is asking you about your opinion on health and going to the gym, right? Then that will be your main topic. This is going to be what your entire paper is on. And so you have that 5 paragraphs basically that revolve around the main idea. So if you notice in our diagram, the main idea is at the center. It is what everything in this essay talks about. It is the focal point. Okay, so what you can have regarding the main ideas are things like facts. So you can talk about the benefits of going to the gym, right? You can talk about reasons. So you have cardio lowers heart disease. That's a fact, hopefully. Okay, so that would be fact. Reason why you should go to the gym, right? Explanations, things that explain the theory that we're talking about, regardless of what topic we are talking about. Evidence, dialogue, right? Conversation, data. 70% of people who exercise regularly have blah, 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 right? So these are, sorry, let's go back to the main thing so we can see all of them. Okay, so we got, these are the things that you can add to the main idea to make the person that is reading your paper understand it a little bit more, okay? So these are examples of the things that you can use in your paper to make sure that you are saying what will help you present your argument. So you can talk about details, you can use facts, reasons, explanations, evidence, dialogue, data, or anything of that sort, okay? Let's give this, let's see. Okay. So now how we are, how we break these paragraphs. So we have the introductory paragraph, and that is the introduction, right? And within the introduction, what you can do before on a piece of paper, you can draw this diagram, or you can list them one after the other. I'll show you that example as well. So you can draw this on the paper, and in your introduction box, you put your thesis statement. This is what is your main argument, basically, right? I think it's beneficial to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. Okay, so that is my pain point. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to argue. So I would write that here. Then I would put 3 reasons why. So subtopic 1, right? This is why, reason number 1, subtopic 2, and then subtopic 3. So reason number 1, reason number 2, and reason number 3. So if we assume that mine is, my thesis statement is that going to the gym 3 times a week is beneficial for you, then in my subtopic, I can talk about the health benefit, so the physical benefit, the social benefit, and the 3 is the emotional benefit. Okay, those could be why I'm making my argument. Does that make sense? So health benefit or physical health benefit would be subtopic 1, mental health benefits would be subtopic 2, and then social health benefits would be subtopic 3. Okay, so this is just to help you write out your paper, and I'll present it in a different format in a minute. Okay, so when I write these things down, the idea is that when I do come to type up my paper, I can just fill in the blanks and I don't have to guess what I need to talk about or how I'm going to finish my paragraph, because I already have everything planned out. When I already have everything planned out, it's so much easier to sit down and write because you've already thought this through. Typically, I do this a week before at the very least, depending on how big my paper is or how important it is as well. Okay. So then we take whatever subtopic 1 we had and we write it here. And after we list all the facts, details, reasons, explanations, or 1 or 2 or 3 of these things that we want to include in our paragraph. So if we say that our subtopic 1 is going to the gym has tremendous amount of physical, you guys please make sure your mic is muted. Thank you. Okay, so if our subtopic number 1 is there are tremendous amount of health benefit, physical health benefits to going to the gym 3 times a week, then some facts would be whatever research I come up with, right? It lowers blood pressure, it lowers cholesterol, or doing cardio 3 times a week lowers cholesterol. So-and-so doctor said blah, 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 blah. So I would put the quote in here, okay? So I will show you guys in a second what I'm talking about. So let's actually, don't want to annotate, but let me see if I can do this. So let me go through this and then we'll do a little bit more, something that explains it a little bit better. Okay, so here's where I'd put the facts and the details and the reason. And I would repeat that 3 times, okay? 1 for each subtopic. So the first one for us was, it has going to the gym 3 times a week has tremendous physical health benefits, and I'd list why. Number 2 would be, it has a lot of mental health benefits, and then I will list why, and I would provide examples, I would provide data, definitions, blah, 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 blah. And then I would do the same for paragraph number 3, okay? And once I do that, I will write out the conclusion. And in the conclusion box, then I would restate the theme or the topic or the main topic. And then I would leave the reader with a memorable thought, something for them to think about. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's put that into practice. So give me a second, let's actually put that into practice. So you have to write a 5-paragraph essay, correct? Yes, those are part of your assignments. You have to write 5-paragraph essay. If you remember from the lesson before or the video before, a 5-paragraph essay has an introduction, it has the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, so these are supporting ideas, and then it has the conclusion. That makes it 5 paragraphs. But so that it's not hard for us when we sit down and start writing, we have to do something called brainstorming. This process that you just saw, that's part of brainstorming. Excuse me. Okay, so that's part of brainstorming. So essentially, you can either do it in a box like this, or you can do something a little bit different. So let me find you guys the example that I have. And then if I can find you guys the example that I have, that would be great. Okay. So this is another example. Okay. So this is from the Academic Center for Enrichment in Middle Essex, which is a community college. Not sure where it is, but all right. So basically, this is the sheet that we're talking about. What you saw in those paragraphs or in that presentation is almost exactly like this, except this is laid out differently. So what you want to do is you want to list your topic, okay? So in our case, in our example, our topic, oops, I'm sorry. In our example, our topic is going to the gym makes your life healthier, right? Yeah? Everyone following along?
Yeah.
Okay. So going to the gym makes your life healthier. In these places, we list 3 reasons why. Okay. So what should my reasons be? What do you guys think?
Longevity.
Longevity is, so it makes it healthier, but how does it make it healthier? So some of the stuff that I was saying was physically you are healthier, right? It improves physical health.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other reason is it improves
mental health.
And then the other thing that we said was it improves
Social
health. Or it can, let's do that. It can build a more or a social it can build a healthier social group. No. It can improve social well-being. Okay, I'm not sure if that's true, but anyways, we're gonna go with it. So these are my 3 reasons, okay? But typically we can write them into something bigger. So this is just an outline. When you do something like this, it helps you think about your 5 paragraphs, and it helps you write later on. When you actually write it, you're not looking for things that are hard. You're looking for things that are easy, right? Because you already have it. You just have to write in the words, right? So body paragraph number 1, we are going to be talking about how it improves physical health. So we can say that, what do you guys think my topic sentence should be? Let's start with that. It has to be about this. Remember, it improves
the sentences is with main idea. It's called the sentences can explain the main idea of the topic. It's called the topic sentences.
Yes, that is correct. So what should my topic sentence be right now?
looks better.
What?
You can look better.
No,
Not necessarily. We're talking about improving physical health. Okay. Yes,
it can help you with your.
That's not our point. Our point is that it makes you physically healthy. So you can say, going to the gym or going to the gym
endures your
on a weekly
strengths.
basis increases your physical strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in those, you can say after that, you have to give reasons why or how. In that case, that's when you can say it increases, it makes you look better, or it makes you feel better, right? It improves, you know, it allows you to lose weight, right? That would mean making it look better, right? Allows you to lose weight, right? Or daily exercise or weekly exercise. Daily exercise allows you to lose weight. What else? Or weekly exercise. What else does it do physically?
Your mobility.
Okay. Improves mobility through constant movement. Okay. What else? And studies show that it lowers cholesterol. Yeah?
Oh yeah, it can be like a little evidence, right?
Yeah. So with that one, we can put which studies, right? This study says 70% of blah, 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 blah will get you this result, okay? So as you can see here, it gives us the reasons why. So when we go to, is this the final product? Absolutely not. This is not your 5-paragraph essay. Do not, by no means, turn something like this in. This is not a 5-paragraph essay. This is the outline, okay? An outline is just a detailed paper that tells you what is going to go into your essay, so that when you do start writing your paragraphs, it's easy for you because all you have to do is look at the information and fill in the blanks. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, teacher, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so this is just to make it easier for you guys to write out your essay. So then we do the same thing for the next idea over, and we do the same thing for the next body paragraph, which is improve social well-being. We then list 3 reasons, and these reasons can be explanations, they can be details, they can be definitions, they can be things like that, right? These are the things that we looked at here in this one. They were the things that we looked at when we looked at the Prezi presentation. So let's switch back to this one. Right, when we looked at this, details, facts, reason, explanations, evidence, dialogue, data, any of these could be one of your three reasons that you have listed on the outline. Does that make sense? So it could be any of these 3 things. It could be an explanation, a thought, anything, okay? Details, reasons, data, evidence, dialogue, whatever it is that you need it to be. And this is, again, to create an outline for you to start thinking about it. So that, one more time, when you are writing your essay, it's easy for you to just look over and find these things and be able to write it. Does that make sense? Okay. Any questions?
Yes, teacher, I have one question. When you want to grade the homework, writing homework, and also
Okay. Any questions about the lesson? And then I'll answer this later. Any questions about the lesson itself?
Well, honestly, not for me, teacher. Is way better explaining like that because it's an example. Okay,
good. So I know that the other one was a little bit different. I just wanted to make sure that we go through them. And then we go through it so you can kind of see it. And then this hopefully made it a lot easier. Okay, so So later on, I will add this list to our class as well. I'll also add it to the link below in the video so that if you guys want to access it, again, this is not something I made. This is something that I found online. But this is what I used to use when I was in my English classes as well. Okay, this is something that it organizes your thoughts so that when you do come to the point when you're writing the essay, it makes it a lot easier, okay? So that you don't have to think about these things. Cool? Any questions on that? On the topic? All right, so that's it for this video. If make sure if you're watching this, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you guys in another video. If you're in my class, hang out. We're not done. All right.